Hey folks, today is January the 13th. It's currently about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to look at doing our Trend Hunter Robot weekly update and review. If you guys recall, last week we earned 3.15%. The week before that we earned 2.68%. And the week before that we had a small losing week of 0.49%. And before that, 1.65%. All right, let's go ahead and jump in, see how things went this week. All right, so as we can see here, our equity curve is definitely still moving in the right direction. Overall, we're up 14.27% in the few weeks we've been testing this EA. And we can see here this week we earned 1.50% or $84.38. What's our drawdown? All right, so overall drawdown is a very manageable 5.42%. So anything under 10% is always a good thing in my book. Let's go ahead and scroll down here. We can see January 2023 up 4.7%. Then, of course, we had last month, December, 9.15%. All right, so we're about halfway through January, already at 4.7%, and we still have about 2.5 weeks to go. So it'll be interesting to see how this EA is able to finish up the month of January. All right, and one other thing we can take a look at is summary here, just so we can keep tracks of which pairs are actually performing the best. And as we can see here, click on profit. Looks like Euro GBP is performing the best. And when it comes to pips, you can see here, USD MXN is doing extremely well with 1,538 pips in profit. So definitely something to keep an eye on. All right, let's go ahead now, take a look at the news before we jump into the VPS. So we can see here, nothing on Monday. On Tuesday, we had Australian CPI and also Fed Chair Powell speaks. On Wednesday, we had 10-year bond auction. Thursday, we had core CPI out of the U.S. I know this was a big one. We had a pretty large spike, a whipsaw, I should say, in the market on Thursday. And on Friday, looks like we had prelim UOM consumer sentiment out of the U.S. All right, I haven't pulled up the VPS yet. Give me 1 second and I'll get it up. All right, we're in the VPS now. Let's go ahead and make sure we got all smiley faces across the board here. And my fixed book uploading properly. Okay, so everything looks good. All right, so our balance is now $5,713. We have $112 in drawdown going into the weekend. Let's go ahead and see what we got closed out this week. First day of the week was the 9th. And we'll get rid of that. All right, so we didn't close out a lot of trades, just looks like 5. And I know we're still a few weeks after New Year. So going forward, I would expect things to start to pick up again, which is always a good thing. But as we can see here, Euro GBP, $6.18. And if you guys like, we can come over here and let's pull this up. All right, what day is this? Closed out 1/9. All right, so it looks like that's right here. So a small profit there. And let's keep on going. Next trade right here is on Euro USD. Looks like a $13.20 win. And this one likewise closed on the 9th. So let's come back here and we can see that right here, January 9th. Next trade is a pretty big one, $42.06 USD MXN. Let's check on that one. And as we can see here, nice sell trade. Got in right there. Looks like it closed out right there. And we got another USD MXN trade, another sell trade. And I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we had actually multiple on this one. So it might not have been this one right here. This was last week, it looks like. So that first trade was right here, and the second trade was right here. Very interesting. So it did get us out before the market spiked up, but that was a heavy push down. Likewise here, must have just hit the profit target. So it is doing its job. It's trading with the trend, as we can see here. All right, and lastly, another Euro USD trade. And this was $26.40. So not bad at all. And we'll take a look at this one right here. Nice little trade right there, $26.40. All right, so overall, the expert advisor is doing exactly as it's supposed to. And give me 1 second here. Let's take a step back. All right, another thing I want to do is I want to check the vendor's results. Let me pull up their website. All right, we're on the vendor's website. Let's go ahead and see how they did this week. All right, as we can see here, they did not trade this week. Very interesting. They have started trading in January, as we see here, 2.51%. That's what they're up so far for January, but they didn't trade this week for whatever reason. Let me make sure that's the only MyFX book link they have. I believe it is. Yep. So for whatever reason, they did decide to skip this week. All right, let's go ahead now. We had some interesting questions here. Let me go ahead and refresh the page. And let's go ahead and see what comments we had this week. All right. Do you have any way of receiving donations? I really appreciate you taking the risk of trying these systems live for everyone and being 100% transparent about the results. You're saving people time and money while taking the risk that they might not be able to take. So again, I want to say thank you. And if you do want to donate anything, right down here where it says buy me a coffee. And definitely a big thank you to Reggie Hogan. I did get your donation, I think, on the 6th of this month. Found the PayPal in the description, so if anyone else wants to say thank you, that's where it's at. Yes, and like I said, again, thank you very much. Definitely appreciate that. And hopefully I'll be able to go live on more systems if we can get some more systems to do well past the initial testing here. All right, James, it looks pretty steady. Thank you, Larry, for the updates. I might purchase this EA. All right, Cesar Chavez, hi, bro. Could you share the set that you're using, please? I don't know if I have the right configurations for stop loss, take profit. Thanks, man. Yeah, just shoot me a email. I've had a few people, ask me for that now. So I do have it saved on my desktop. So if you just want to compare mine to yours, just shoot me an email. What is the ms millisecond speed on your VPS? I have no idea, but I do mention the VPS that I use right here. I'm using Chocoping VPS, so you can probably visit their website and get that information there at the link, but I'm not sure off the top of my head what it is. All right, one of the best EA on the market today. It's looking like that. I know we're still pretty early on. This is week number 6, so we're nowhere near, we're not even at the halfway point yet as far as the 3 month of testing that we like to do, but it's definitely off to a great start. All right, please review Arbitron again, my friend. Arbitron, I believe that dealt with a lot of switching brokers, and that's not something I'm partial to or want to really go back to. And I know a lot of people complained about that and kind of gave up on Arbitron for that reason as well. Once your account gets flagged by the broker, you kind of just have to move on. All right, you should try Wolf Scalper. It's awesome. Let's see here. Share your real account results first. Check original signal first. All right, let's take a look at Wolf Scalper. As we can see here, Wolf Scalper, I did look to see if there were MyFX book accounts. And as we can see here, I found quite a few. This one started in September, and we can see the results here. It has not started traded yet in the new year. Stopped on December the 6th for whatever reason. But next, we found another Wolf Scalper account. And as you can see here, this one started out strong and kind of went straight down from there. January 12th, down 2.26%. All right, so December closed down 2.89, and so far for January, they're up 0.65%. And this account looks like they deleted the Wolf Scalper. And Wolf Scalper MT4, here's another account. This might be the vendor account. But as we can see here, September, October, November, December, January, it's been doing well, 0.63% this week. And here's another account, down 6.54%. As we can see here. And let's keep on going. Here's the last one, down 31.16%. And as we come over here, we can check out what the people are saying under reviews. Backtesting looks good. One question, how would I configure the parameters to only place orders within a certain time range? So this individual is just commenting on the back testing, I guess. Not worth the price one pay for it, as it's a failure. Crashed 5 accounts with the default settings. Recommended set on raw IC market. Very bad in the long term. Can you please reply to my message? The EA5 is giving the results while testing in strategy tester. I'm not getting any response for my reviews. Please help, Dimitri. Here's a 5-star review. Fantastic. Wow, made a bunch even when trading days were bad. Thanks very much. Here's a bad one in a language I don't speak. All right, Wolf using unknown broker, which may have helped him optimize the results. XM and EXNS got bad results after 2 months. Which broker do you use? And I have seen situations where people use kind of an unregulated broker and they'll get good results. But when you use a different broker, one that you're actually able to, especially for US people, you're not able to replicate those results. So yeah, if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments section. But just based on what I'm seeing, I did see a few my Facebook accounts that had good results, but the majority of them, I found more that didn't have good results. And like I said, a lot of the comments here are from people stating that it didn't do well for one reason or another. And it looks like he's also using a broker that might not be regulated, so we might not be able to replicate the results that this individual is getting here. Anyway, I think that is everything. Let me see here. All right. Yep. And again, thanks everybody who decided to comment. Definitely appreciate it. If you guys have any other questions on the Trend Hunter EA, let me know. Like I said, we'll do 3 months in the demo account. And if it continues to do as well as it has been and it keeps the drawdown low, under 10%, we'll go ahead and jump in with a $1,000 live account. And we'll let that run for a few months. And if that continues to do well, we'll go ahead and add some more money to it. All right. If you guys have any questions, again, you can ask in the comments. If you want to test it out for yourself, make sure you guys use the link below to help support the channel. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next update. Take care, folks.